Everyone. In a relatively unsurprising move, Tom Brady has unretired. Me personally, I didn't think that this would last long. It kind of seemed like it was up in the air and he just kind of threw it out there just to get people off of his back. But now it looks like he is returning. And that lasted all about a day, right? I mean, shortly, a little while back, he announced that he would be retiring, but no one really seemed to buy it. I mean, even like a lot of the sports talk people and stuff around the league were even saying that they just don't see it. Like he's based on everything that he's shown in the past, all of his conversations in the past, that he wants to continue to play as long as he has gas in the tank. And I just think that it was inevitable. There was talks that he would maybe go and play with the 49ers, or he would play with X team or Y team, whatever the case may be. But ultimately, I think he just wanted to look at the landscape. He wanted to kind of give it some time. Let's see what shapes up. Is there anybody that emerges as like a real crazy threat that I just don't think that we can really overcome with the team that we got? Because very likely Tampa Bay is going to be the same team that we've got in the last 2 years. And I think that that's ultimately what happened. You saw Rodgers stay put, which was a big question mark, because if Rodgers went to a team like the Niners or even like Tennessee, something like that, that's a pretty solid team. That's a team that is going to be tough to overcome. Where Tom, I think, he's smart. He knows what he's doing, and he very likely just said, "Hey, let's take a look. Let's look around and see what develops, and if nothing major develops, well then that's where we'll stay." Russell Wilson, he goes to Denver. Again, nothing really major in my opinion for him to say, "Okay, well, I'm just going to stay retired." And I'm sure he talked to his family and all of that stuff. It'll be interesting now to see what the Bucks do, if they try to do any big moves or any big plays to try to build a better team. I don't think that they are night and day great, but I don't think they're. I think they're still up there as a contender with Tom Brady, with the team that they have. I mean, they won a Super Bowl 2 years ago, and now they were again favorites in many people's eyes this year. They look great this year as well. So I think that they're still there, but a change here and there. One, just to add some fresh blood, give some freshness, some new life to the team, always helps. When you stay still and you stay pat for too long, it just doesn't matter how great you are. I mean, look at the Chiefs is another great example. It's like they seem to be running out of gas, and they're just so much better roster wise than most teams that they're able to kind of just walk to the conference finals and then get to the Super Bowl. But we've seen it. We've seen it in the past with teams like the Bills, that legendary team that went to four straight Super Bowls. They never won one, and they just eventually got exhausted. And you see all of these teams over these dynasty style teams, that wears on you, that dwells on you. I mean, the Patriots never really stood pat. They always tried to find that next gem. Like, who's this guy? And they'd go and sign him, and you're like, who is that? I've never even heard of that guy. And he'd be a stud for them. It's the same thing. Not that you have to go find some secret hidden gem, but you should make some improvements, some advancements, because a lot of these teams are making those advancements. And we've seen it the last few years. The teams that go all in are the ones that have won the championship. I mean, the Rams this year, they went all in. They had a great roster that likely could have won it, but they were like, let's go get an OBJ. Let's go get a Von Miller. Let's go get these pieces to kind of just take us to the top, to definitively define us as the best team. And so I would like to see Tampa Bay sort of go that route, go and get, a couple pieces or two to kind of keep them in contention. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion, and I want to hear from you. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. What are your thoughts on Tom Brady returning? Did you see it coming? Did you not see it coming? Did you really think he was going to retire? I think his retirement personally is coming soon. It just didn't make sense to me this year. It's like you won a Super Bowl. You were right there this year, and it's like you're just gonna walk away from that. I think that he has more in the tank, and I think he knows that. And I don't know. I have no skin in the game as far as Tampa Bay. Tom Brady, he could have went to any team, and I would have felt the same way. Wouldn't have been a big shock, but just from a non-biased sports football fan perspective, I do think the Bucks need to do a little tweaking. You have the main core. You have what you need. If you can stay healthy, you're going to be in contention. But a nice little tweak here and there to kind of just really take you to the next level and keep you up higher, I think is necessary. Because Tom Brady, I think he has another Super Bowl in his future if he can just get in the right situation and get the team in the right place. But again, let me know your thoughts. If you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me out a lot. Lets me know you enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Follow up with the bell notification. Stay up to date with all things sports. I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you.